Hey guys, just a little quick rundown of the task once again, and just some details on what Mrs. Fleming has said in that document that I'll send to you, and I'll give you the link to this as well. So first of all, you need to make sure that it is a personal response, what this poetry means to you. So yeah, you've got what it means to myself and what it means to Mrs. McCalman. So you may want to do just a little bit of internet research to find out maybe some other ideas on that, but certainly in your speech you need to be referring to, to me this means this, and I get this from this, and it's one of those few times in English where you're allowed to speak in the first person and use I. The idea of textual integrity is, the couple of poems that you're going to be talking about, what ideas in those poems link the two poems together, make it work as a whole, as a couple of poems together. Possibly her context can link the poems together, or the ideas of existentialism or philosophy and questions about life which link it together. You also have to have the perspectives of others, so you do need some critics. So as I told the class yesterday, you need to Google, Gwen Harwood critics, and rather than just using all the stuff that comes up on the first page, maybe go to the second page of Google or the third page. Alison Hoddenott is a big critic, and now remember, the critic isn't just someone who's saying the poetry is bad, it's someone who is just talking about the poetry, and you can either agree with the critic or disagree with the critic. That's up to you. Certainly you should have a paragraph in there, something about why Harwood is still relevant today, or at the end of each sort of paragraph and point that you're making, make sure you bring it back to why it is still relevant today. Okay, and reasons why it's still relevant, the enduring themes of her poetry, talking about gender, talking about thinking about our place in the world, thinking about life, all still very relevant. All right, so once again, the speech is to persuade, okay, your audience, which is other advanced students, but also teachers and members of NESA. So it's quite a formal speech, okay? And you're persuading them of the educational and intellectual merit, why it's important that this should be part of the HSC, okay? And coming into that, why Harwood is important in Australian literature, why her, modernist and romantic style is useful to us. So make sure you put that in, and hopefully that'll help you.